Jurassic World Dominion was released in early June 2022 and marked the end of the Jurassic World trilogy, the sixth film in the franchise. The franchise began with Jurassic Park, released 29 years ago, and has amassed a large fan base that has been raving to watch the final installment. Fans might have not gotten the action or closure they wanted though. Still, Jurassic World Dominion sure has left behind countless secrets and Easter eggs for them to pick up. Miss them? No worries, that's what we're here for. First up, reunited after years, Dr. Grant and Ellie Sattler. Jurassic World Dominion starts with a reunion scene between the original main characters Ellie Sattler and Alan Grant. The beginning scene serves as a reminder of the beginning of Jurassic Park in 1993. In the first film, John Hammond arrives at Ellie and Grant's research field and invites them over to his magnificent Jurassic Park. The latest installment starts off on a similar note. Instead, this time, Ellie visits Grant's research site to recruit him for his help to contain the damage caused by Hammond's brainchild. Even Alan's current camp looks eerily similar to the one shown in Jurassic Park. We can't know whether it's the same one or not, but the scene did succeed in hinting at some nostalgia from the very first movie, whether you notice this resemblance or not. In a short, heartwarming scene, we see Alan rushing to hide a picture of him and Ellie. It seems as if the photo was taken back when the first movie was released. We can't help but gush at the fact that he's kept it all these years. We've all wanted Ellie and Alan to be a thing since the start of the franchise, and we'll gladly take this as confirmation of something, whether one-sided or not. Next, paying homage to the iconic Jurassic Park logo. If you're a true Jurassic fan, it's nearly impossible for you to not have come across the iconic Jurassic logo that started with the first film in 1993. The logo that features our favorite T-Rex, also known by fans as Dear Old Rexy, has made its way to every souvenir or merchandise for the franchise. Honestly, we've all got a lunchbox, t-shirt, water bottle, or literally something or anything with the logo. Did you notice how this logo was almost replicated in the film? That split-second scene was a big treat to watch for those who caught it. In one of the many showdowns of the film, you see a T-Rex in a circle-shaped window. That was definitely a deliberate attempt to mimic not only the logo, but also bring back feelings of nostalgia for viewers from the very first film. And there's something familiar about Dodgson's death. Remember Louis Dodgson, the guy who bribed Dennis Nedry to steal embryos in the first Jurassic Park? You know, our original villain? It makes sense for him to be back in the final installment, and he is. And spoiler alert, just like Nedry, in the first film, he dies. You might be thinking, that's no Easter egg, so many characters have died in the franchise. We know, and no, that's not what we meant by familiar. What's striking is how eerily his similar death to Nedry is. Like the man he bribed almost 30 years ago, Dodgson also attempts to escape when dinosaurs invade base camp in a car that breaks down as Claire and Ellie deactivate the primary systems. Ring a bell? And as if it couldn't get any weirder, he exits the car like Nedry did and tries to escape down a tunnel. He runs into a Dilophosaurus. Yeah, the same venom-spitting dinosaur that led Nedry to his death, but this time there are 3 of them. In what seems to be a step-by-step replay of the original death, Dodgson seeks refuge back in the car, but the dinosaurs sneak in, leading Dodgson to the same end as his dead spy as he dies an agonizing death. Honestly, we'd be surprised if you missed this one. Next, Ellie removes her glasses. This might not seem like a big one, but for fans who've been along for the ride for 30 years, this little hint is small, yet hard to miss. We haven't forgot the first time Ellie saw dinosaurs on her first tour of Jurassic Park, as she's amazed and removes her sunglasses to examine them more carefully. We don't know if you picked up on this, but that same scene was reimagined in Dominion. One of the scenes, Ellie appears just as shocked as she did 29 years ago with the arrival of thousands of locusts swarming everywhere. And just like the first time, she slowly removes her sunglasses to take in the picture. Only one thing is different. Back then she was fascinated, now she's horrified. And now, a reunion. Ellie's interaction with the Triceratops. Who can forget Ellie's first interaction with a dinosaur from the original Jurassic Park movie? The heartwarming scene where Ellie met an injured Triceratops has been a fan favorite and was replicated in Dominion. While there was no sick dinosaur this time, the film did feature a reunion between Ellie and Triceratops as she arrives with Alan at the research center. If you ask us, such nostalgic throwbacks made the film 10 times better. And did you see the visitor center? In our opinion, this scene was the most iconic secret from the movie, yet it was also quite easy to miss. Almost no one got it in their first watch, and judging by how discreetly the hint was packaged, we can't blame you. Don't worry though, we're here to give you all the deets. The very first film featured a visitor center in Jurassic Park. As the name dictates, it was meant to be a recreational and relaxing space for visitors to the park. As fate would have it, the center was abandoned with the park in a frenzy as our main characters sought to escape the park. It makes a reappearance in Jurassic World Dominion, even if only for one short second. The overgrown visitor center is shown in a blink of a moment in the new film and is a very nostalgic moment for all the fans. Well, at least those fans who recognized it. The scene passes really quickly, so keep a lookout. Now, remember the Barbasol can? The Jurassic fiasco started with one tiny Barbasol can that was given to Nedry to trap dinosaur embryos and pass them on to Dodgson. Nedry succeeded in the first task, but he died before he could give Dodgson the can, and the can was lost. Or so we thought. As we learn in the new movie, the can actually survived. That's right, Dodgson Dodge and send explorers to the abandoned, rather deadly Jurassic Park to recover the can. This storyline is featured in one of the Jurassic Park video games too, if you've played it. Well, it turns out they succeeded, and Dodgson ultimately got his hands on the can, and now a glimpse of the Lockwood Manor. In 1993's Jurassic Park, it isn't the only film remembered in Dominion. In fact, the last movie of the Jurassic World trilogy also takes from its predecessor, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Fallen Kingdom was released in 2018, and one of its major sets was the Lockwood Manor. The Lockwood Manor was owned by Sir Benjamin Lockwood, the late business partner of John Hammond and InGen, the company that owned Jurassic Park. It was also the home to Maisie Lockwood, Eli Mills, and Iris, familiar characters in Fallen Kingdom. The manor makes a short reappearance in the new film. In one quick take, fans are treated to a view of the now abandoned Lockwood Manor. While the glimpse is very short, it's enough for fans to refresh the memories of the last movie and compare the events with what's happening now. Next, the final showdown, Gigantosaurus versus the original T-Rex. Leave it to Jurassic World Dominion to stir nostalgia in every part of the film, beginning or end. The movie's end was marked with a similar showdown scene as the first one. As we remember in Jurassic Park, the dangerous creatures almost killed the entire gang as power broke down at the park. A duo of deadly raptors unleashes on the whole team as they try to escape to rescue helicopters. The predators meet their match in the form of T-Rex, also known as Rexy, who fights the raptors as the team of Ellie, Alan, Lex, and Tim run to escape. After the movie, Rexy became a fan favorite. Jurassic World Dominion features a similar end, this time with a fight between the largest apex predator, a Gigantosaurus, with our returning heroine, Lexi. A detail fans may have missed is the iconic battle is crucial in understanding why Lexi seems so angry. In the prologue to Dominion, released in 2021, the original rivalry between the T-Rex and the apex predator was explained. As the story goes, a Gigantosaurus encountered a T-Rex over 65 million years ago, killing it. Its blood was spilled on a bee that was caught in a tree trap, preserved in amber. This is the same bee found by InGen scientists, which led to the creation of many dinosaur clones and the start of Jurassic Park. In short, Lexi is the clone of the original T-Rex that was killed by the Gigantosaurus. And that explains a lot. Crazy, isn't it? And that's a wrap for this video. Which secret did you notice in the movie? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.